turned his flashlight under his chin, glowing severely. We laughed at his boisterous, evil laugh. But that quiet resonance of his voice in all the hollowed rooms caused the harsh, aspirated H sound to catch the open doors and amplify. Even Jade winced a little at the effect. Sure, I'm game. Just don't come crying to me when I wake up the killer. You know we're still early in the movie here, so if I creep off up there, I'm just going to wake up the psycho ghost murderer and he'll be waiting to jump us when we try to leave. Jesus, Festa. Anyway, if we split up, we're just going to get killed off quicker. I tested the first step up, seeing if I could peer around the dividing wall up into the darkness above. Lex gave me a reproachful look. I guess they weren't into ghost stuff. I like it. Horror buff, huh? Well, shit, either I'm the bimbo or I'm the third wheel. I don't know if I like my odds there. At least there's a couple of us with dark fur, and Lex and Festa the dragon will be fine until the end because this is their first date. Ha! I guess that means Festa will survive because Lex certainly isn't the girly one of the two of them. Oh, I'm girly, am I? I flushed. Glad we're in the dark. So, what do you think? Some psycho businessman who went nuts and murdered the whole office with a box cutter? Or we take talking more like a laborer who fell into some machine and got all gnarly and went on a revenge spree? I like the first one, office killer. He's still here today waiting to slice your fingers off on the guillotine. Knock it off, guys. You know the roof up there is actually pretty cool, I hear. No way, dude. Aw. No way. Oh, here we go, jackpot. This seems like the office room for you. Yeah. It leads to the break room and then the warehouse. Bingo. Was right. There was a carpeted room beyond the warehouse manager's office past the stain on the carpets. Warehouse itself. Seemed like it was used for packing. Boxes, plastic, and industrial shrink wrap machines seemed to be rested on the floor. Parcels that lead to a large set of shutters. Shipping. Any industrial equipment here had probably been sold off as scrap, with only a few broken material shelves slumped in a heap near one of the sets of shutters, but the major score was a seemingly alien object that had been placed in the center of the room by a thrifty adventurer before us, a dusty old soccer ball, waiting for us like a sad, partially defeated globe. Abandoning office workers might have piled a dozen rolling desk chairs high, and the next few hours laid out. I admit it might have been childish, but the next hour in the warehouse was a myriad of games we invented, with the rolling chairs through the most empty service, office chair curling, people clinging to the seat, of course, races slumming around the objects, and our crowning glory, office chair to a side soccer using the partially defeated ball. Oh, Jesus. We had set our charge on the perimeter, casting out of the ceiling. Light diffuses glow off the dull roof. Janik has ended up outscoring us in office chair soccer, which Lex blamed on their smoking. Still, no one was upset about it as we sat on the sidelines on the conveyor watching the two compete in a penalty shootout versus Jade, expert goaltending. I sat beside Lex as they rolled side to side, steering their boots on the similar machine as we watched, filling mad chairs trying to kick a standing ball. It was probably funnier watching from a distance than being there alongside them, legs pumping badly. See, I promised it'd be more fun this time. Yeah, I had fun last time too, but I'm really glad you invited me. This was actually a really cool idea. I'm glad, dude. Figured you'd get on with everyone well enough. Surreptitiously, I still in the penalty shootout between Lex's fingers traced over my knuckles before squeezing my hand with equal part tenderness and strength. I let Lex have hold of my hand whilst they wanted, spreading my fingers so they could have theirs with mine against the runnings of the conveyor between us. Dork. You love it. Yeah, Kinda. Ooh, and he wins the Office Chair League Cup. Looks like we got a champ. Before Keys had time to celebrate his victory, there came a loud knock on one of the shutters, and a gruff voice yelled through, "Oi! Oi! Who's in there? Titan security, open up, or I'm opening up for you." Kakava Choya. Run! Split up! Shit! Hide! Hide! Seriously? Festa? I pulled the extra shred machine and tried to make myself as small as I could. There was a roughly tall figure of a candid security guard filling the frame lit from behind their headlights. Well, shit. Hey, I see you there. What are you playing at? Stop right there, outside now. What have we got here? The security guard was a big nearing 7 feet at least. They looked mostly candid. Yeah, the horn on their snout. Had some reptile blood. Maybe that's made him so tall. The guard spoke with a Scottish, peppering their accent, which didn't help my nerves as he introduced himself as Mr. Pride. Officer Pride, I suppose. Their uniform showed the hint of a bust, but in a progressive place like this, a trans police officer wasn't that unusual. Okay. Listen, officer, we're just what, eh? Just trespassing. No, but what about you? Got nothing to say. Flirt, bribe, lie, cry, come clean. Flirt. Sorry you caught me off guard. Listen, Officer Pride, I'm sorry we caused trouble. We're doing anything to hurt anyone. I rubbed my eyes and blinked up at the tall canine with a shy smile, giving him an appreciative glance down his muscular form. Ain't going to work on me, sonny. Now, names and addresses. Get your IDs out. Took our names and let Lex go back to their car with a ticket. I wasn't so lucky since I had my parents' address on my license. The officer decided to drop me off directly. Make sure I got home. We'd be lucky to get off with a warning. Fun mood evening. Thoroughly broken with the tall officer explaining things to my stepdad. Oh, don't worry. Fester is usually a good kid. They won't be doing anything like that again, officer. I'm sorry. Complete your evening. Just doing my job. Take care now. You might be too old to ground, but I hope you know there's plenty of chores you can find. Reading this, finding on your savings 100%. Sorry, Dad. Fuck. We got fucking busted. Hey, dude. Did you get back fine? I've heard from Eminem. Sorry about tonight. We fucked up. I really only want Festa Jack. I'm sorry again. It's okay, Lex. Just need to cool down. We'll call you later. Sure. The date part, the bit that wasn't nearly getting arrested, that was fun at least. It was a date now. Okay, I guess it kind of was. Oh. You suck at this whole romance stuff, you know? Fuck off, dude. Just teasing, but that's a clear statement of intent. That scare you off? No? I'll call later when my dad isn't gonna kill me. Congratulations, likes you. Someone likes you. Okay, I guess we keep going. Right? No, it's not Seth, it's Lex. Call. Ring, 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 click. Hello? Hey, Lex? Yeah, a sec. No, hey, dude. The heck was that? Oh, I had a little goth in my mouth. Do I sound better now? You still kind of sound... You're still kind of lispy. Are you at the dentist? Kinda. Got my tongue done. Well, fun. You'll have to send me a picture. Don't worry, I won't put it on weird forms. Don't want to know how you know that. When it's a bit less red, maybe. You can have that cute lisp when I next see you because I might lose it. Fuck off. No, it'll path health pretty quickly. Already it had done a while. I don't know. Shame. That would have been ammo for a good hour or so, so I guess this means you're out of action for a while. No, not too long. Though, yeah, maybe give me a couple days. Anyway, wanted to get your opinion on something. How do you feel about hanging out with the guys? Not any more urban explorer guy. I don't know what I was saying last time. I blew over here with my parents, and I guess the fine they sent through wasn't much more than a parking ticket, but I think one warning this month is probably enough. Yeah, not looking to repeat that for a while either, dude. Pretty sure I mentioned before about camping trips. We take in summer, right? Well, I sort of wondered you wanted to come on one. Little late notice, maybe. But Kaz called up and said he booked a spot. Marshmallows chilling, not getting chased around by security guards. This weekend, sure. Could be up for that. Anything I need to bring? It's only a 2-day thing, so we won't need much anyway. Most of us pretty much suck at cooking, so we're taking pizza and chicken and shit. Figure you're good to share my tent, right? Right, I figured on that last part. Well, packing light works for me. I'll be sure to pick up some marshmallows instead of booze. Yep, not a camping trip if you aren't drinking. Well, cool. No, just text me. Your booze of choice, dude. I owe you for us getting run off at the warehouse. Alright, thank you, Lex. I'll bring your tongue. I'll be healed up by then. Will your tongue be all healed up by then? Yeah, no worries. Awesome, well, good. Look forward to seeing you then. Text me if you think of anything else I'll need. Yeah, great. To hang out more. See you then, dude. Oh, geez, sharing a tent. Well, I can think of less direct offers. I guess that fits with Lex's Blaze attitude to dating them. I guess I have more than enough time to pack and maybe make a few excuses about where I'm going after last nighttime outing with Lex sometime. With Kaz, Taylor, Jay wouldn't be too bad either. They seem very cool. Sounded like fun, less exciting than going chase around. Maybe spend some time with Lex without being terrified out of my own parts. Well, that's in a few days. Maybe I'll check out what good backpacks they have. Campfire stories first. Does it seem like I need to go nuts with camping gear, though, especially if I won't be cooking? An icebox, maybe? Passed without incident. Lex's tongue had healed up. I'd given my liver a rest so that Lex's drinking games didn't take me out, and everything was settled at home after trespassing incident. Well, taking Lex's car again. We had mostly brought a few bags and enough small backpacks, a third of the tent, and an inflatable bed. Most of the snacks, drink, they said I owed it from waiters. And to pay back the trouble from the warehouse, I made them promise to at least let me cover gas. The campground being relatively close to the city didn't exactly seem like a fair exchange. I just have to find a way to pay it back. You know how we're going to pay it back. Balls deep, baby. Lex showed off the bar through their tongue. The swelling had gone down, and whilst it was still tender, it looked pretty cool. If a guy has a pierced tongue, he'll probably suck your dick. Any word from your other friends, Jake or anyone? Nah, it'll just be the 5 of us this time. Jake is still stuck at his uncle's place. I poked around a couple of the others, but they're a little hard. to get a hold of, so no new people to quiz you. I think I got off lightly last time, but I'm sure I'll get a little, maybe. But I think they know to back off a little. They're just usually pretty chill about stuff. And while Taylor has been trying to set me up with someone for a while, not exactly pushy. Like Smirk did this, I thought about doing something obvious like reaching my hand over the center console to hold hands, but the sun going down the road turning windier up to the hills, their attention was held by the road. I'd have plenty of time for that later. Oh. Kesney and Taylor were already in there setting up a larger 2-bedroom tent. Mostly spent the first hours working together. It would be pretty cozy in Lex's 2-man tent, and Taylor's pixie-ish smirk wasn't too far from their lips when passing by our little construction project. By the time Jade arrived, we had an inferno of a campfire roaring against the night, and Lex and myself were busying ourselves, dragging out the cool box of pre-chilled beers. Taylor had brought out a guitar and was strumming a little ditty. Kay's had taken off his bike to pick up the chicken. So you think we've got enough unhealthy crap? Probably. Well, the place isn't too far from the interstate. There's this big rest stop there with the fried chicken place and pizza joint. So if we run out of snacks, we can always grab some. I was kidding, hun. Oh, don't call him hun. Don't do that. Anyway, graham crackers are sort of healthy. Only before you put chocolate on them. The jerky then? Sort of. You really do suck at cooking, huh? It's not killing me yet. Yeah, you look good for someone who survives off of chips and jerky. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, maybe it added to the curviness of Lex's hips, but it wasn't going to say that in front of Jade and Taylor. Speaking of junk, I think I hear Kay's with the chicken. Despite the lack of any real need for the crackling fire in the midsummer, it added to the atmosphere. Smell of brewing wood always brought me back to fun memories. Fireworks celebrations, vacations, grilling. I'm sure we'd leave the campsite well smoked, like a bunch of hams, and getting that smell out of clothes and fur was a pain, but for now, none of those thoughts were close at hand as we relaxed. So you guys got out all right the other day after we started running. It was too crazy to keep track. Yeah, after the guard nabbed you, we were able to get out through the window again. Now next time we should totally mark that door so it's easier to find. It sucks you guys got caught. At least the fine they sent through wasn't too bad, and the rest of the night was pretty cool. Hell yeah! Rematch. Hopefully, whatever stuff like that we do in the future can be more quiet about it. Not that racing off his chairs wasn't super fun. Oh hey, speaking of which, Lex rummaged through the bag and they pulled out portable speakers and started to connect them up for some music. Good idea. I know it'd help me sleep if I had speakers playing tonight. You're the one to talk. The first time I came here, I ended up sharing that bedroom compartment in Kaz's tent with your fuzzy glowing butt. At least I don't snore. Snore, I haven't noticed. I mean, fucking Jesus, Vesta. So sweet setup, huh? Always good to hang out in the nature and all that. Yeah, I don't care very much, but I certainly get used to this. The home cooking kind of weirdly helps, huh? Just don't try to flame cook the chicken. Learned that the hard way. It just burns up. Yeah, I guess this stuff isn't really designed for being dangled over an open fire. Let's not set ourselves on